Hello YouTube, I want to show you my damaged VHS tapes I own. First tape I have is Underdog, the Mad Science Chronicles featuring Sambar Sister. And so let's put this in. Who usually laughs? Can we laugh for you?
And welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. One of the weirdest features of modern life has got to be how we've all been trained to ignore the things that really matter. You might have wondered, just to pick one among so many examples, why hundreds of thousands of your fellow Americans seem to be living in squalor on the sidewalk. How'd that happen? And speaking of chemicals, men in America seem very different from what they used to be. Anyone over 40 knows this. The changes are dramatic. You can't help but notice. Could those changes have something to do with the unprecedented drop in testosterone levels that scientists have measured repeatedly? And by the way, if that's happening, why is it happening? And so on. There's so many questions like this, but we rarely talk about any of them. Instead, we're told repeatedly to avert our gaze from the obvious and turn instead to CNN's latest fixation, whether it's a Chinese flu virus or George Floyd or some forgettable border dispute in eastern Ukraine. These are the issues they tell us we must care about. But they're wrong. These are not the most important issues.
Will M&M's still melt in your hands if they identify as trans? The iconic candy company is giving the mascots makeovers to make them more inclusive. Little non-binary bonbons. How are they doing this? Well, obviously by changing their footwear. Instead of go-go boots, the seductress green M&M will now wear sneakers.
Hershey's Kisses. Mm-hmm. Hershey's consensual kisses.
Nice, very good.
What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy. If I laugh, I take a cold. You guys get angry easy. Today we're reacting to another person reacting to me. Just kidding, guys. How would I know? We're gonna be reacting to the creepiest and cursed videos on the internet.
Today we're gonna be doing some exposing. It's been a while since I've done one of these exposing homeless videos, but we are back at it again. Ever since I started doing these videos, it's made me like more cautious, because I would always give money to homeless people. And then I started paying attention, like, okay, this person has been working this corner for several months now. And when you go offer them a job, they're like, nah, I'm good. I'm not an expert or anything, but I'm pretty sure they're making a little more than minimum wage. That's why they keep doing it. That's why they keep working that corner.
Les marchands de paradis ne vont pas. On approuve tes colères quand tu dis merde au dealer. L'âge de tes cheveux, les sillons de tes yeux ne pourront empêcher ta jeunesse à jamais. On est venu te dire qu'on t'aime bien. Et tes provocations n'y changent rien. Cigarettes et whisky, on s'en fout bien. Nous c'est les mélodies qu'on aime bien.
Good evening, and welcome to Meta News. Dragon and Joy will be on Thursday. This is your reporter, Miss Rocks, coming to you with breaking news. It seems like Godzilla has escaped the movies, and his first sight was at Wendyverse. Well, we have reporter Complex on the scene. Complex, can you hear me? What is going on?
Hey, Miss Rex, we're here at Wendyverse. And as you can see, there's a whole mess behind me. Godzilla was just here. Everybody's hiding. And as you can see, no one is inside because everybody's trying to take a cover of this madness with
You can follow along, obviously, with the altimeter at the base of the screen as well as the speedometer. They are gaining speed on their climb to space. We have confirmed max Q. This is when the aerodynamic stresses on the vehicle were at their maximum.
Oh, Jesus. No description can equal this. Wait.
This is nuts!
Oh.
This is honest?
Yes! Hello, astronauts. Look at the bird! Work on it. It's so hard to describe. You have to work on it because not only is it different than what you thought, it happens so quickly.
Well done! First time.
You know what
Get over here, people!
the impression I had that I never expected to have is you're shooting up.
Oh my God.
Give me a paintball. Come here. I want one. I want to hear this. Here. You want a little of this? Okay.
Well done for nothing.
The champagne showers have begun.
Black Friday is almost gone, but if you think everyone was in the shopping mood today, think again. There is a growing movement aimed at buying less, or as this ad points out, nothing at all.
We are the most voracious consumers in the world. A world that could die because of the way we North Americans live. Give it a rest. November 26th is Buy Nothing Day.
Oh, it's so hard to believe. Kali, I mean, Black Friday is like a tradition. People love to go out on this day and shop. We absolutely love it. Why do you want them to quit shopping?
But think about it. After this very spiritual holiday of Thanksgiving, why is it that our culture is somehow then requiring us to go out the next day and max out on our credit cards and buy probably more than we need to buy? I think that what those millions of people who went shopping today, I think what they're missing is they don't quite understand the consequences of their consumption, because overconsumption has ecological consequences. You know that overconsumption is in some sense the mother of all our environmental problems.
Oh, come on, environmental problems?
Yes, environmental problems. Every single purchase that you make has some kind of an impact on the planet, and we, the rich 1 billion of the people on the planet, are now consuming 86% of all the goods in the global marketplace, leaving a lousy 14% for the rest of the 5 billion people on the planet, and then we wonder why it has ecological, psychological, and political consequences. I believe that overconsumption in the rich countries of the world is one of the root causes of terrorism. I believe that this huge inequity, 86% for the rich people, 14
if
for the poor.
If somebody wants to buy their kid an Elmo doll, what's the harm in that?
Nice day, guys.